No.
Woo!
We didn't win.
Well, boys, it's not how we wanted to end the regular season, was it?
No.
No.
Not a good look.
Not a good look at all.
I'm just going to say it. There's no right way to lose a game. We can't seem to be happy losing the game no matter how we lose it. But, yeah,
That was not the right way, regardless, to lose a fucking game. What a fucking
Yeah, that's not the
No.
right way to lose a game.
You're coming
It
in,
looked
nice
like we didn't show up.
thing over your head.
We didn't show up.
We were flying with in the clouds and we landed with a thud.
for the 8 of you that are watching, get on here with us and
Help us.
let us have it.
Jump on in.
Oh, don't let us
Click
have
the link.
frustrations. Like, what the fuck? We're all Vikings fans. Let's
It's about to
get.
be
Dealing with
Pack-
internet issues, so he'll be on with us hopefully soon.
He doesn't
it's
have
about to be
internet.
Packers fans. It's about to be
see.
Lions fans. It's about to be Bears fans all in the chat.
Let's go,
Yeah.
man. Bring him in.
Let
And
us
we got
have
the Rams. Oh my
Who's
god.
first up?
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Let's go.
Go ahead, Trev.
55 million, huh, Cody? 55 million for a fucking losing ass, busted ass quarterback. Go ahead and throw your linemen, throw your fucking wide receivers. How many times did he overthrow wide receivers? Secondly,
Open one.
you can say it's 31-28. Twice? Twice.
Look, he overthrew Hawkinson. He overthrew Jefferson twice. He had 2 overthrows today. Look out.
There was
Come
2
on,
overthrows in the
Yeah.
end zone for JJ.
Right.
There was 2 overthrows for fucking TJ Hawkinson for crucial first downs. Your boy is not worth fucking pennies right now.
It was
You don't
terrible.
behind
Terrible.
Sam Darnold in this 14-game streak. You don't fucking
Guess what?
Sam Darnold.
I'm not.
There you do.
I'm arguing with your $55 million a year.
Blue fucking hoodie on Friday night. Thursday was it Saturday? Yeah, wear a blue fucking hoodie on Saturday. Put your Monopoly ass, your jacked ass, go back home. Look at yourself in the mirror, slap the bitch out of you, and then come back as a Viking.
With a blue Blink 182 fan. Cody, keep drinking your fucking white trash Bush beer and know that your quarterback and your fucking Vikings talk is wrong, like most of the time on this show.
It is not wrong.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
Hold on. It's not wrong. Look, if Sam Darnold hits 3 of those touchdowns, 3, and your talk, hold on. And your talk to me was it's 31-28. Guess what? Those 4 touchdowns in the red zone, fucking Detroit ain't coming back for shit.
No, they would have came back. It would have been 31-27 with the safety.
Not
31.
when your defense is on the fucking field half that game because Sam Darnold can't fucking make a throw to extend drives. All I'm saying is your $55 million a year talk is dead. Don't even talk about 40.
Dead
Maybe
in the
15.
Dead. Fuck Sam Darnold. Fuck Sam Darnold.
And now I got my boy Robbie.
Fuck Sam
No,
Darnold.
look,
Bro, I was Sam Darnold last night. I am 100% team JJ McCarthy. Fucking Darnold's gone.
Me too.
Gone.
God.
I can't hear
This
fucking.
is what y'all wanted. This is
Oh,
what y'all was waiting for.
Red zone. Fuck
This
Sam
is what
Darnold.
y'all was waiting for. This is exactly what y'all was
Best thing
waiting
that could have happened to this franchise is this.
Right. We saw that we see his ceiling. He cannot handle pressure, nor can he throw 4 yards to a
for. Handle
fuck?
pressure. Who can handle that type of pressure?
Done.
Rob, you watched the game.
Professional athletes
Bro,
that are
wait,
paid
wait,
that
wait.
money.
Are you making
He's a professional
excuses, then,
fucking
Jack?
athlete. This is his guy's
Come on,
job.
man.
Throw the ball 6
Jack.
yards to the fucking
Yeah,
end
but
zone to a wide
stop it.
open receiver. He cannot do that. He's a failure. Move the fuck on. We're done.
Shaq, I heard you different on Discord earlier. I think you were slamming Sam Darnold left and right. Wait,
No, I wasn't.
What?
slamming him.
What?
I was
hasn't.
saying,
get Link on. Get Lincoln on because he was on it. He heard it.
I was saying, Sam Darnold do need to make these throws, but it wasn't just Sam Darnold. It was the whole team that didn't show up.
No. Let's put blame where it should be.
Throw the fucking football. What wide receiver?
Go ahead. Where the blame should be. Go ahead.
The blame is on fucking Sam Darnold. Who
It's
I'm
so
sorry.
much-
Nobody else went 0 for 7 at the fucking 7-yard line 7 goddamn times.
How about Will
3 minutes,
Riker?
not scored a
What
touchdown.
about his field goal? What about his
100%.
field goal?
Will Riker.
Shaq, my guy was the only one to score points tonight. So fuck you.
No.
Woo!
You also missed a field goal worse than I ever seen miss.
I don't give a fuck. My guy
I know
scored
you don't.
points for this
I know you don't
fucking
because you're
team.
biased.
All
You're
9
biased.
of you,
That's why.
my guy
You're
scored
biased.
points. Your guy
Hey.
didn't.
But here's the biggest thing. Here's the
Roll
biggest
Tide.
thing. Didn't everybody for the past week, didn't they say,
I agree, Ken.
Fucking fan. You're a fucking
I agree.
loser.
hey, didn't everybody say all fucking week though? The biggest fucking thing on this team is a quarterback. Guess what our quarterback didn't fucking do, Cody?
When?
Perform
Who said
worth
that?
fucking
Who
shit.
said that?
Fucking
Nobody said
failure.
that.
Oh, no, listen. When you're
You're a $10
quarterback
million quarterback.
throw, you'd expect a wide receiver to get
Oh,
open.
Shaq
Just
to everybody?
throw the ball.
I don't even think Shaq said that, to be honest.
Did a wide receiver get open against a third-string defense? Did any of our great wide receivers get open? I love Justin Jefferson. I love Jordan Addison. I don't think Jordan Addison had a target tonight. Did they get
He had one.
Got only one
He
pass.
got
one.
one catch for
But
0 yards.
I do remember
Jefferson
in
was
our
the
group
only
chat
one who
that
actually
there
got
were
open, and he only
couple of
caught a
times
big
somebody
31-yard
fucking
bomb.
receivers.
Everything else
Hey.
was just short yardage.
Sam Darnold went like what, 10 for 600? Of course you're gonna miss him the other fucking 900 goddamn times.
Hey, I do remember in our group chat somebody saying, "Hey, Naylor's open. Hey, Addison's open," when Darnold didn't see him.
Yeah, Addison was open one time on the first red zone. He did like an end to an out, and he looked at him
Darnold had a
and
bad game,
What
no
was
doubt about
Darnold's
it.
final
But he wasn't the only one by any means. The greatest wide receiver in the world, the highest paid wide receiver in the world, did not have a good game today.
oh, did not.
Because they're
No.
throwing the ball 10
Yeah,
yards
good
out there.
game.
No,
He didn't have a good
he,
game.
he had catchable one. Jamar Chase would have made those catches in the end zone. Okay, he's
TJ
he's
Hawkins
supposed to
didn't
be-
have
he's
a
supposed to
good
be the
game.
best wide
Everybody
receiver.
on the offense had an off game.
Hey, this isn't gonna work talking over each other. So
Yeah.
like, let's
I like fucking
let's take a
We got
breath
Lions
here.
fans and this motherfucker talking shit against us. Get ready for that.
Perhaps we should vent a little further before bringing those people on, before we fucking crash them.
No, just so y'all can vent against them, because you guys are
I'm
fucking.
not mad at Lions fans. Gibbs ran all over our asses. I'm mad at our fucking team, not Lions fans.
No, that's
Or
Donald's
them.
fault that Gibbs ran all
I'm
I'm
over
sorry.
him.
not
Get
mad
mad
at
at
the
Lions
Lions.
fans
The
right
Lions did
there.
nothing
Darnold wasn't
shady.
making those
The
tackles.
Lions beat the
Yeah, he
fuck
was
out
not.
of us.
Yeah, our defense had
Donald
a seem like game
couldn't
though.
stop St. Brown.
Yeah,
All
Our
we had to
team-
do was stop one guy, and I said this all fucking week. Stop Gibbs. Nobody was like, "No, Gibbs is fucking fine." Gibbs beat the fuck out of us.
we stopped him. We had 17 points headed in the fourth quarter.
You're right, but the problem
Four
is that
goddamn
Darnold
touchdowns,
couldn't do
over
anything to keep
150
our.
all-purpose yards. We didn't stop
Fucking
shit.
idiot. I don't get that.
Okay.
Darnold had some bad things going on in this game. I get it. But the wide receiver and the whole line, even the analysts were saying this has been the story of the whole game. They're getting pressure on us. Pressure. And
I'll
when
put
he-
it this way.
even when he did scramble out of the pressure, no one was still fucking open. There was zero
Nobody
people
was open.
KOC got beat. KOC
Gibbs
got
has
beat.
almost 200
Right.
yards.
thrashed.
Here's the thing. KOC got beat.
He did.
Like I said over and over, and Shaq heard this. I get going for those fourth downs. I'm 100% behind it. When our fucking offense is humming, when Sam Darnold is lights out like he has been, I'm cool with that. You lose one or two, but to lose, what was it, 4? How many times we go for it? 3 or 4?
Yeah, it was 3 or
Because
4.
we're on
3
the
times.
2-yard line
That's
for half
not.
an hour. I would have too.
That's 9 points off the board where we're up.
And then
I mean,
he tries
that could change the whole game.
tries to kick one from 58. It's like, what are you doing? That's the one he should have went for. He should have went on 4th and 6.
There's only one wide receiver open during those red zone drives. Was that Jordan Addison one? When Jordan Addison He basically ran the same play to where he caught the.
We had receivers, tight ends opening the end zone all the time. He overthrew them every fucking
look
time.
at the safety over the top. Their safeties never drop down in the box like we are hoping for them to do. They never drop. They stayed fucking complacent. They're like, okay, I'm right here at the top. This is where I'm going to be at.
JJ should have caught both of those. Jamar Chase would have. He's supposed to be the best receiver in the league, the best receiver in the world, the highest paid receiver in the league. Like not everything. Like is he only going to catch perfect passes? That's all he's going to do. Like he's supposed to be the best receiver in the world, especially the one in the back of the end zone. That one should have been caught.
Joe Burrow.
The other one, I'll give him a little bit more grace in the corner because he was wide open. And the ball should have been thrown better, but he should have caught both of those.
But
that one in the back of the end zone, he had his whole hand on it. He had his whole hand on the ball, catch the fucking ball.
But Joe Burrow he sucked, but
Joe Burrow puts in a spot. But Joe Burrow put in a spot where he does catch it.
I wasn't saying that.
Burrow's a better quarterback.
I'm saying the same exact situation.
Nick Mullins is a better quarterback.
And you know what?
Whoa,
Robbie.
On most days, JJ would make those catches. It wasn't a good game for anybody.
When you're overthrowing them by 10 or 15 yards, nobody's making those catches.
Robbie's right. We're going by 10 yards. When you're over dramatic, you don't make sense.
There was a lot. No, over dramatic is 20 yards. He was overthrowing the shit
out of him.
It was only 4 passes.
The end zone's only 10 yards, so it wasn't throwing it out of the end zone, bro. So
hey,
there was a lot of air balls, dude. Throwing it out of the goddamn end zone.
Against them, and they got Sam Darnold, and that's where the overthrows came. There's 2 guys on the defensive line broke through the O line. 2 guys just rushed. That was it. Everybody dropped back. And he overthrew.
I'd hate to say it, but Robbie's right, man. Robbie's right.
Can we all agree that he cannot handle pressure at all? He can't handle pressure. Like any kind of situation like this, he cannot handle pressure.
He can't handle pressure. He handled pressure all year.
No, he didn't.
Pressure.
We have played 2 good teams. We're about to lose to 2 teams 4 times.
Why are we blaming our quarterback who is Sam Darnold, right? When we have
17 for 41.
8 wide receivers on this team couldn't get open. Could not get open.
Nah. Robbie. What's his season stat? Since the season's over, what's his season stat?
Hey, Shaq.
What's his season stats? What?
I'm looking at tonight. You can stop playing.
Looking at tonight. I look at the
put your fan card stick back
What's
your
his season
ass.
stat?
That was a playoff game. He needs to step up in a playoff game, bro.
It was a fucking playoff.
That was a playoff.
He failed us when it counts.
He didn't step up.
Hey, Shaq, that's a good question. That's a great question. If Sam Darnold does that next week, does it fucking matter about his season stats if we're walking fucking home?
All of his bad games came against tough teams, and he failed us. But you know what? I digress. Our defense couldn't stop a fucking running back from doing a goddamn thing.
We stopped him for fucking 3 quarters, Robbie.
He has 170 fucking yards and 4 touchdowns. Yeah. He didn't stop a goddamn thing.
That was Sam Darnold's fault.
That's where I said defense. That's a different word.
No.
Yeah, so the problem, it wasn't just Darnold.
The problem with that,
we need to
the problem with that is flow.
Thank you, Tommy.
The problem with that is flow. How is it that all year the middle is always wide open? You would think that. Look what happened. I'll call it. We went base defense. Was it the third drive they had? When we went base defense, didn't blitz anybody, had a major sack. Took them back to the 20 and they punted.
More than the team.
They fucking base defense. They shut them down. We go to the blitz shit and it's over the middle. Like you would think as a good defensive coordinator, you see that and go, hey, you know what? I blitzed them the first game. Didn't work. We blitzed them a little bit in this game. Yeah, it hit once or twice. Guess what? Still didn't fucking work. How many times? Pull up the fucking analysis of how many yards they have of the middle.
I can tell you this game we blitzed 32% of the time. They blitzed at 72%.
They did.
Holy shit.
So that's more than rushing too.
They fucked up this time. Watch this game. We only 32% of the snaps we did. They blitzed the fuck out of us tonight, and that's how we lost.
Yeah, and also we blitzed the hell out of Detroit tonight, and we couldn't stop
it. We only did 32% of the time.
Really,
Michael defense was good for 3 quarters.
Yeah, the defense wasn't the problem, man. Defense wasn't the problem. Our defense kept us in that game long enough that we had to score 30 points in that game, or we were going to lose. And our defense turned over the ball. We got the ball with great field position, and they couldn't get it in the end zone.
Yep.
Like I said, Kevin O'Connell got out-coached today. He got out-coached by that defensive coordinator because that defense, we all know, it's trash. That defense has big holes in the secondary. Even one of their cornerbacks came out of the game, and we couldn't complete a pass. Kevin O'Connell got out-coached today. That's when it comes down to. Sam Darnold had a bad game, too. He overthrew a lot of guys.
Nobody said
a lot of balls in the dirt.
Nobody said that.
But you got to look at the pressure that's coming through. He got pressure.
For sure.
We played like
they were
shit in every
blitzing.
aspect. We didn't have one shining moment tonight. Not one.
Van Ginkel dropped interception.
I mean, Cam Akers had a good run. Cam Akers, shout out to Cam.
Hey, but I told you when Cam Akers did that run, I said Cam Akers sucks because he didn't house it, and now we're not going to score.
Well, he's only averaging 11 yards.
Oh, they showed it right now.
Prior to this game, wasn't Sam Darnold like number 2 in the league against the blitz or something? Wasn't he like great?
Yeah,
maybe 22.
Like Goff's number 1.
No, he's probably 1 or 2.
Yeah, the receivers would be able to get open.
Wait, let me take a look.
I think it's funny how quick everybody's turning on Darnold. Like, and I'm not sticking up for him saying that he played good. He didn't play good. He played a bad game, but he wasn't the only one. It was a team effort to lose this bad, guys. Like, it wasn't just him. Yes.
Sam Darnold still
he's
sucks,
the most notable because he has the ball every
for
time. But Hawkinson was dropping balls. JJ was dropping balls.
Any season Kirk had for us.
Yes, but on tonight he was ass. Shaq.
Yes. How many ass games did Kirk Cousins have for us? And he's still
not that
great.
You know what, Shaq? You know who's not good? Kirk Cousins. Sam Darnold's about to not be here
to Dylan's point, most of those passes, they weren't open. Like, there were a couple times where, like, okay, I think Naylor was open on that one and he missed them. Fish, to your point. But a lot of times, the receivers were not open. You watch the all-22 and you'll see that. There was nobody from the throw to.
He also sailed when Hawk
I don't need the
Hawk was open.
I don't need the all-22 to see fucking 10 balls go wide, way the fuck over everybody's head, bro. Like, to Shaq's point, I've never seen that from Kirk Cousins. Fucking 10 balls that are just uncatchable.
What?
No.
Go back.
That's why he got benched.
Stephon Diggs a whole bunch. He overthrew Stephon Diggs a whole bunch. That's why Stephon Diggs went off the team.
That's why Cousins couldn't make the playoffs off the bench.
It isn't about Cousins versus Darnold, man. This is not about Cousins versus Darnold.
I'm just responding here.
Well, you're responding wrong.
I bet you if you go back and watch the all-22s, you're going to see that a lot of them receivers got held a bunch, and the refs were letting them be busy. And one thing with Justin Jefferson that I've noticed is when DBs play him physical, he gets frustrated, and he doesn't make the catches when they come his way. He's done that against Green Bay. When they get physical with him, he gets in his head, and he gets, he
had drops. He got overthrown, and he had drops. Hawkins got dropped, too. Like,
my biggest
it was bad all around. Like,
it was just bad all around. There wasn't one shining moment.
The receivers dropped passes.
Fucking embarrassing.
It was a bad game.
Robbie, did you say it was 17 for 41?
Yeah.
18.
That one more is gonna matter.
God damn, that's pretty bad, man. That's fucking really bad.
Yeah, but how?
You know what? No, I don't know.
5 of those were just throwing the ball away because nobody was open. He was about to get sacked.
How many sacks did he take?
Oh, I remember that. I remember everybody saying that was an excuse. Oh, having an O-line is an excuse, remember, for Kirk? But for Sam,
no.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Fucking everybody. It's an excuse.
I said nobody was open. What did the offensive line, you fucking idiot? I said the offense is there.
This game. Kirk Cousins would have got sacked 7 times this fucking game. He would have got demolished in the fucking dirt. Because you watched Sam Darnold, he rolled out of the pocket a bunch of times.
Darnold was only sacked twice.
Yes, but
how many times was he pressured?
And Leonard, you need to rewatch the game.
Yes,
how many times was he pressured?
Busy fucking airmailing it to the people in the fucking first
he
row.
straight FedEx that shit to the fucking bleachers, bro.
42 pressures.
Y'all sit there and analyze that shit all you want.
Hey, just so we're clear, whenever
Steven, don't say this.
So
Kevin O'Connell
I just said that.
Oh, shit.
Kevin O'Connell should have changed up his game plan a little bit, started to throw some quicker passes, screens. I mean, the running backs were making plays. You should have got what they were going to give you. If they were going to give you deep passes down the field, then you should have game planned to throw some quicker shit. Get
beginning of
I
the
mean, I
game.
didn't see anything out of him. I
Flores
didn't
should
see
have learned from
anything
the
out of the
first game to
offense at
shut
all.
down the fucking one running back that's beating the shit out of us. No, let's not worry about that. That's my fucking main
They
concern.
had two.
Was one guy
Craig
beat
Riddle?
the fuck out of us tonight.
10 points
Yeah,
at the end
that
of
was
the
Sam Darnold's fault too.
10 points at the
You're
end of
not
the
doing well with that, my friend.
Craig Reynolds.
Your snark is normally better, at least creative.
We'll root for the Yankees and Alabama Crimson Tide from South Carolina.
Hey, Cody, I've got $4. You want another case of Bush beer, you fucking redneck?
Bandwagon fuck.
Hey, on a brighter note,
I got 6. How about maybe
who
2
thinks they
cases?
can bounce back from this
You
though?
broke fuck.
The bad offense that they had. Who thinks they can bounce back, come into the Rams, and our offense put up some
I'm
points?
contemplating buying a ticket right now. I'm in Long Beach, so
I'm thinking about it too. I'm here.
Is Keith
I'm
going
here
to
in
the
Vegas
game?
still, so
they won't let me go.
Go.
Yeah,
I
go.
expect them to beat the Rams.
You gotta go, man. It's
honestly.
your hometown. You have to go.
42 pressures.
A
42.
Super Bowl is worth it, Keith.
42 pressures tonight, boys.
Yeah.
The problem is that we scratched our way to an opportunity. We went 14-2 and had a chance to have Coach of the Year, starting quarterback for next year.
I lost that today.
We lost it.
We probably
a starting
did.
quarterback for next year and a first round bye. And guess what? We lost all 3 of them. It fucked up our worldview. And at the end of the day, I'm telling you right now, it's a way for us to get out of this whole narrative that we all wrote. Oh, McCarthy's let's trade him and let's start over.
David, you're right.
Don't say all.
Answered.
Don't
We're
count
taking
me in
McCarthy.
that.
It's the best thing that could have happened to us. Our worldview got fucked up. I'm glad it happened. I don't want that. I didn't want that other worldview.
Dan Campbell's probably getting Coach of the Year now.
No doubt.
Yeah, he is.
Today.
No doubt.
I've been calling Darnold a fraud this entire season, and everybody gave me shit. And now
He's not a fraud.
He's not a fraud.
Not a fraud. He was just
But you're a typical Kirk fan. Like
average.
Kirk will suck all the time, but they don't have the 400-yard game. You're like, see, I told you.
He's
like
average.
that's you.
He's average.
Aaron was just
17
mad.
to 41. Sam
Sam
Darnold's a B- guy.
Aaron's just mad that Sam Darnold did what Kirk couldn't do in 6 years.
That's good.
His game,
That's
Aaron.
a retarded
Alex,
take.
you don't think he lit?
No.
You will fuck.
I mean, we
It's a
haven't
fucking
had
team
the
game.
playoff win yet, Shaq. I don't know about
And
that.
Sam was shit.
Don't worry. Once we get that playoff win,
I mean, I'm with you, Shaq. I think we'll beat the Rams.
We like, as Vikings fans, we love to blame one fucking person. This is what, as Vikings fans.
Quarterback
It was a
fucked up.
team effort to look this
He's
bad.
got Jameer Gibbs. That's 2
It
people.
was the whole
Two
offense.
people.
Bro.
Fans was
Hey,
I actually say the
Hey,
5
I just came in and asked Cody if it was still worth $55 million. That's all I wanted to say.
That's all
Was
you
if it
had
was
to
still
say.
worth $55 million.
Maybe for
I'm
a
not
Give him a
turning on
minute.
Darnold. I'm not turning on.
I don't think anybody in here wanted to pay him $55 million. Even though Cody said it, I don't think he really wanted to give him $55 million. But if he did, nobody else on this panel wanted to give him $55 million. I wanted to give him 30 to 35 for 2 years, and I'm still open to that. Like, this didn't change my opinion on Sam Darnold tonight. Like, my opinion did not change on him. Or else my opinion has to change on JJ. My opinion has to change on Hawkinson. My opinion has to change on KOC. My opinion has to change on the defense. Like,
Bro,
it was a collective effort to
He
suck.
was really bad.
Yeah, he was bad. He was bad. This was game number fucking 17.
when it counts.
Yeah, the most important one.
But it's the most important one.
Go the
So
most
You
important
gonna say
Monday.
all that in the Super
Hey,
Bowl though? Oh, I'm
next
gonna say
game-
man, Sam Darnold #1. Oh, but he fucking
Oh,
lost in the Super
If
Bowl.
we're in the
Darnold
Super
has
Bowl,
zero
bro, I
playoff
will say
experience.
that. Yes, I
This
will
was
say
playoff
that because I've never
experience.
even seen that shit before. I like to see that.
Most important one. We said most important one. Then Randall Cunningham sucks dick. Brett Favre sucks dick. Case Keenum sucks dick.
All over the
Hey,
Whoa! You better be careful. That's his boy.
Sam Darnold, the most important game of the year. Well, Case Keenum sucks. Brett Favre sucks then. Randall Cunningham sucks then. They all suck. Every
Why?
Viking
Why do
back
they suck?
in the most important game.
What's your
fucking
correlation? I'm sure
sucks.
this is gonna be intelligent.
True.
They all suck because
They all suck. Most important game.
Because
That's
they
good.
didn't win
I'm
the
with
Super
you.
Bowl.
Because
Because they didn't win the Super Bowl.
They won a Super Bowl. That means they suck. They suck. They
Yeah,
suck.
Bro, we
we
needed like at least stability, like some form of like. We didn't get stability today. We got fucking far below average. We got far below what we needed to even compete in the game. It was
If
bad.
you go back throughout the season, how many games have Sam Darnold played like this?
Dude, why do you keep talking about the season? We're talking about the game that was
better
most
teams,
important.
What he proved was he's not a franchise quarterback. He's not a franchise quarterback.
Who asked him to be one? Like most of us,
if we're going to sign him, why would we sign anybody that's not a franchise quarterback? I want to win a fucking Super Bowl. Why would we sign anybody that's not a franchise quarterback? Are you kidding me?
Rinaldi hit it on the point. Rinaldi just hit it. Rinaldi just hit that. You all, this whole panel wanted to resign. We all wanted him resigned.
I still do.
You said you would offer him $35 million a year. That is you saying you would resign him. That is a franchise quarterback.
That is not a franchise. I said 2 years. 2 years is not a franchise quarterback. So the alternative is a guy who's never done a down before.
Trevor,
like,
cut me out of
I
this.
think I'd rather have that.
This man
says it right under my name. Hate to say I told you so. See? Go ahead.
I can see that.
Oh my god!
You said Kirk Cousins is going to take us to a Super
14 games, you dipshit. I'm glad you're not upset right now.
Kirk Cousins took Super Bowl. That did not happen. Newsflash. Did not
fucking made that up. I never said that.
I like how Aaron did show the whole season. But when we have a bad game, he ready to
I told you so. I told you so. Little cuck.
14. What was it? 17 of 41. You guys are ready to fucking trade McCarthy. Get the fuck out of here.
Who wants to trade McCarthy?
Who said that?
You listen to my Purple Daily, bro. Don't come on here with that bullshit.
The guy who stopped center said it.
Who's Trey McCarthy? Raise your hand.
I did. I said that because it's
so we brought it up. Let's talk about it.
Someone did. Someone did.
Information
options.
No, I talked about it. I said it'll take 2 first-round picks.
I don't want to hear options.
Nobody's offering that, so we hang up.
Yeah, Dean.
Like we're not trading JJ McCarthy.
We gotta get some fresh people on here, guys. So hey, calm down, Bradley. What do you got for us? Your last words. I gotta get some other people on here.
Oh man, I'm like I said, you guys think he could go out and beat the Rams?
Yes,
I do.
I think they could beat the Rams, and I think they could go on a run. We may face Detroit again. We got to come up with a better game plan. I put this game on KOC and not preparing for that blitz, so they kept getting the ball out quicker. And it's not all on Sam Darnold, but Sam Darnold did have a bad game.
He did.
But I still believe I have faith in him that he could. Maybe it's better that he got this out of him right now and not in the playoffs. I don't think he was ready for this big moment. So that's all I got to say, man.
Skol to that.
Talk about Thursday.
We'll get him next week.
Let's go.
All right, guys.
Mike, I need to get you off first for a minute, but you can come back. So just get some wisdom, though.
You can clip this. Robbie, you was right.
So
I don't want that. I don't want to be right. It's not important for me to
good to be on here as usual, but
you see how it feels, though, right?
Yeah. But it's always good to be on here, but. Yeah, tonight just really ripped my heart out, and I hope that the week gets better for me. All I can say is it's time to get our revenge on the Rams for screwing us.
And we will. All right, Mike, thank you. Stick around.
In any case,
we got kind of fucked in that game, too. The face mask on Darnold. There was a
face mask tonight, too.
I know.
These refs. I will say the one thing that killed me was when they would go back and show, look at the pressure on all these guys. You look at every time that they showed JJ, he was getting fucking yanked and pulled. Like
so was Hawk.
Again,
so was Hawk.
No wonder why we couldn't get nobody fucking open, because everybody was getting fucking dragged.
Yeah,
Hawk was they weren't going to call it. If they weren't going to call those holds, why didn't
I agree. I agree with the Lions fan right here.
Why didn't we start doing it? If they were going to let them play like that, we should have been covering them like motherfuckers.
I mean, we shouldn't complain about the rest, but that intentional grounding that didn't happen.
I don't think it was intentional grounding.
Even the dude from New York said that was absolute intentional grounding.
Because they called it on the tight end. But Gibbs was right there.
The tight end was in a block. He wasn't paying attention.
Gibbs was blocking.
Gibbs was right there, though.
Two more plays with
Gibbs was blocking, too. He got beat.
Gibbs almost got hit by the damn ball, so he was in the area. And he's a available receiver. I don't care if he's blocking. He's an eligible receiver. He's a running back, Shaq. So even if he's blocking, he's still an eligible receiver.
This is
was not a safety.
So that would have been 31-11 because we couldn't score.
I just said we got an interception like a minute later. So move on from that shit.
Who's got a TV on behind him? Turn it off.
Yeah,
that's Ken.
All right.
I
got like 2 minutes because I got homework tonight.
Homework.
So I just want to say,
a shower or something.
Dylan Cat Shitburger. Let's go.
No, I didn't get out the shower. I got to do homework right now. I just got home.
Well, he took his Mahomes jersey off.
You got the shirt off.
Like 30 minutes. But everybody,
he took his fucking Jared Goff jersey off.
Everybody is tripping on Sam Darnold right now. Nobody was fucking open all game.
No shit.
And what is crazy is having the ball on 3rd down on the 2-yard line and not running the fucking football twice. It's literally ridiculous. We had the ball within the 7-yard line twice, and we did not run the football one time in 5 plays.
There it is.
It's fucking absurd. If you're an NFL football team, you should be able to run the ball 2 times and get a first down. Like,
and if you're starting NFL quarterback, you shouldn't go 0-for-7 when you're given the shot.
Woo! Oh, thank you.
You said what?
Better play call.
No, play calling was shit. Play calling was fucking ass today.
I don't disagree, but you shouldn't go 0-for-7, Dylan. You got 7 tries.
No, don't try it. Last week you were like, sign Sam Darnold. This week it's like, don't sign him. Don't fucking go back on your narrative over signing him.
It's hard to throw the ball.
I ain't going back on any narrative.
Into the end zone within 10
yards.
Said sign him.
You did sign him. I want to think about signing him.
I said I'm open to talking about it. I'm not anymore. It's over.
The point is,
Dylan, how are you gonna...
another win? David loved me in the morning.
Dylan, how are you going to run the ball when they're blitz in the middle? Our run game when we're in the 1st and 10 and we got this whole field in front of us. Yeah, you can run the ball all day. Look exactly what happened when we got in the red zone on the 10. We ran and got fucking shoved. The whole reason behind it with Akers, Jones was not up. He ran great the first 3 drives, and then something happened again. That's why he didn't come out of the locker room. He was in the locker room.
He ran the ball.
He came out. I'm not saying that he wasn't, but there was something wrong.
We ran the
Third
ball.
down. If it's 3rd down on the 2-yard line, I should be able to quarterback sneak it twice and get 2 yards.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't do that.
We tried that with Kirk Cousins.
But we don't have. This isn't Kirk Cousins. I'm saying, like, ideally, analytically, you should be able to run the ball twice, whether it's a pitch, a stretch, a dive, a sneak. You should be able to run the ball twice and get 2 yards. Like, it's literally
who is on
it's common sense.
I want to argue with you, but I think you're right, Dylan.
Like legit. Like I'm literally yelling at the TV. I got drunk as fuck tonight, and I'm like, why are we not running the fucking football?
You want to hear that? You guys want to hear
the finesse blocking team, Dylan?
The stats?
Finesse blocking team, we cannot get pushed, which is why we can't run the ball in the red zone.
No, we could have ran the ball in the red zone because all they did was blitz. Our run game,
the Rams are favored. Nice.
We blitzed the whole time. That's our run game was. Look, Cam Akers had a 10.8 average running the ball. Aaron Jones had 4.5. We ran the ball 16 times tonight. We could have got.
And one of our main things is, I don't know if you guys noticed, but our team is unstoppable. Our team is unstoppable when you get Jefferson and Addison involved. When Addison doesn't get the fucking football, we lose games. Like, you have to get both of our receivers the football. It's like, it's crazy.
They weren't open. They weren't open.
No, they weren't. And
like,
we just got
they beat us. Like, they outcoached us, out-schemed us. They beat us.
There were some plays that weren't good play calls, bro. There was like a 3rd down where we ran some like corner routes. Like some corner routes and like some out routes, and it was.
If we play them in the playoffs, we could beat them. Like, that's how I feel.
You know, the only good thing about us losing tonight is I get to see Keith next week. That's the only good thing.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Are you going?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
Y'all can't afford it.
No, I can't.
$150 right now.
You said what?
It's only $150 right now.
Yeah, I was saying, bro,
Parking
there's
costs more
a
than
firm,
that.
there's PayPal. That shit's not expensive.
Buy it now.
Bro, I live in Arizona. That shit's a fucking 5-hour drive. Like,
Oh, poor
What
baby.
kind of fan are you?
Poor baby. Don't
I got
make
a
no
5-hour
5-hour
drive.
trips to
I'll
the
stay
game,
at
you poor
Keith,
baby.
and we'll get some tickets. We'll be good.
Monday
All right,
night.
let's do it.
We're on
What
Monday
do you
night.
disagree? What do you disagree with, Dean? You don't think we could beat them? Like if we
can beat
beat the
the
Rams and we
man.
got to go face the Lions, like you're just gonna fucking fold up?
I
That's
think
why your
we
wife is
can
shooting
beat
bigger
the
bucks than
Rams.
you.
I have homework ever.
That's a typical Vikings fan, though. We fold up. There's a lot of people that fold up. As Vikings fans, they look at a bad loss like, oh, we're fucking done. We suck. We are trash.
How can we though? When this whole time we've been playing with house money, guys. How are we folding?
I think you
house money.
We
You
lost
guys are
the
making
bet, bro.
Keith,
You guys are
you
making
were
casinos rich.
underestimating.
We
You were
lost the bet.
underestimating how
We
important
went all
this
in
game
and
was.
lost.
This
No,
was
I'm
this was
This
an important game, dude.
Oh, you think I don't know that a free first round is important? I do know that, but I
They
also
got the
see this
shit
team.
kicked out of them.
Okay,
Hey.
I've seen, but then I've also seen this team do a 5-win streak and a 9-game win streak. So, like, we just hit the reset button on another win streak.
This game was for sure important. I wanted to win, but I was legit telling like my family, like, if we lose, I'm not upset. Do I want to win? Yes. If we lose, it's not the end of the world. I would rather lose this week than
It's
next
how we
week.
lost.
Yeah, wouldn't you
How
have
we
liked
lost.
been competitive
How
though,
we
Dylan?
lost was our
We
coach
lost
fucking
every
up.
aspect.
We lost.
Bro,
We
it was
lose
competitive till
one
the
fucked up.
fourth quarter,
We didn't
and our
lose by
will
one
got broke.
aspect being off. We lost
Our coach
every
fucked
aspect
up.
of
That's
the
why
game.
we lost.
Honestly, our will got broke. Like it was competitive for 3 quarters.
Yeah,
As a
our
Vikings
coach
fan in the
our coach
playoffs,
fucked us.
you should. Who gives a fuck what seed you get though? As a Vikings fan in the play, you go, oh, we're gonna fucking lose the playoffs. Don't say. I mean, are you a fan or are you just? Oh, I'm a realist. Well, you're a fucking douchebag. That's what you are, honestly.
Yeah, you tell him,
Only-
Cody.
We play.
Only 2 5 seeds
Fuck
have
you,
ever
Robbie.
won the Super
Jesus,
gone to the Super Bowl.
That's just
But they won.
because the third one hasn't yet.
who cares? You're
Yeah,
a
fuck you,
Vikings.
Robbie.
Act like it.
Robbie.
You ain't shit, Robbie. Fuck you.
I actually still say the path is easier from the 5 seed than it would have been from the 1. Sorry.
I mean, I've heard that before.
What's Kenny
Bottom
got to say?
line, bottom line, guys, is when you're in the
Oh,
red
Ben's here.
zone, you got to score.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
where
You
we
gotta
lost
run the
this
football.
game.
You gotta run the football.
We got smoked. Oh, guess what? We go to Monday Night Football and play the Rams. Let's all. Who says?
Aftercare.
Raise your hand if you think we don't beat the Rams, because you can get the
Fucking
fuck
class
out of this.
participation shit. Do you need this to
You are not
affirm your damn thoughts and shit?
out of here. I don't give a fuck. You are trash.
What? Wait,
Trash
because
ass.
he thinks that we're gonna go beat the Rams. That's participation.
Yeah, I guess.
You fucking loser.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded.
Cody, you special fucking ed short bus piece of shit.
A short
You
breath
never
piece of
cease to amaze me with your retardisms.
all up on
Come
ADHD.
closer to the mic. Come closer.
I'm
Say it
close.
louder because it's more
I will
important.
come close to you. I
Closer.
promise.
I have not seen your eyeballs yet.
We're right here. We're right here. I will
We
come
made
close.
zero adjustments. That's why we lost.
Fuck
Same
you
team
up.
played us and beat the shit out of us. That's all it is. The Rams, if we don't make adjustments to Cup and Nakua, same shit.
So you don't think we're gonna?
We lost.
Think we're gonna win? You're a Vikings
fucking
right?
lemming. Just assume we're gonna win. Yay, we're gonna do great and win. If that's what you want to hear to shut you the fuck up, then yes, we're gonna win great margins.
I will say this, guys, that there was a lot of holding on the back end. A lot. I mean, a lot.
But none of that matters. It really didn't.
Well, it does. It does when the referees don't do their job. You're paid to do a job. Do a job. That's stealing in my book. You do your job.
But we lost.
And they did not do their job, guys.
We
You
played the
can't.
Rams.
You can't sit there and hold somebody the whole freaking game.
Doesn't matter, Ken. We play the Rams Monday. They win or lose. What's up? We winning?
Yep, they win. Yep. Why would I say they're not? I'm a Vikings fan. I'm not like Robbie. I'm not a pussy. You know.
Yeah, fuck Robbie.
Oh,
Fuck
I'm sorry.
Robbie.
I'm supposed to comment. I can tell the
Well,
intelligence
that's
is
the way you are. What about your kicker? Your dumbass kicker that kicked the ball out of bounds at the end of the half.
That's still rambling. How many points did my kicker score? All of them. Fuck you.
How many points did Blair Walsh score against the Seahawks in the playoff game where he shanked it and we lost?
How many
all of
uncles
them?
have reversed
All of
in
them.
China?
All of them.
That's
And guess what? He was out after that.
How many wins? How many wins?
Oh God, the up close.
Rob, how many wins does your team have?
Party in
My
South
team?
Central
14.
LA at Keith.
14. There we go. Then stick to your team.
Look, man, I'm one of the people that get the down the most on losses, and for some reason, I'm just not right now because I just,
bro, that was
because
ugly.
we got the shit beat out of us. We didn't lose by 2 points.
It was ugly.
We
It was
didn't
ugly,
get the
but
shit kicked out of us. We didn't get the shit kicked out of us.
We got the shit beat out of us.
No, we didn't.
The same
No,
shit
we didn't.
We
happened
didn't
again.
convert a couple
Just stop
fourth
this
down.
one fucking player from
Now,
beating the shit out
Emiliano,
of
you
us.
gotta
It
watch
didn't
the rest.
happen.
oh yeah, hey
They
Robbie,
were
who did this? Who did this to give them the points? Who did that?
What, Keith?
Yeah,
Oh,
who kicked the ball out of bounds to give them a fucking?
Yeah, right. Tell him.
Yeah, you don't. You wouldn't because you're biased.
I don't.
You don't have a
care
real
about
opinion.
Fine. Label my kicker the worst player on our fucking team if that makes you feel better. That's
He's just another.
like 4 fucking
No,
touchdowns.
he's a Viking. He's the best kicker in the fucking league. He's a Viking. This is where we
came back from injury. That motherfucker.
You guys really need
Just like it's just like last week. The dumbass kicks it. The dumbass kicks it and puts it on the 40-yard line
We're
again
really
because he
venting
can't
about
kick
this.
far enough.
This is needed.
Vikings fans, we always
Of
blame
all the aspects of the game.
We always
This is what we're fixating on.
We always blame
fucking retarded.
It's still momentum. It's momentum going into the second half.
They should have kicked. To be honest, dude, they should have kicked the field goal chances they had in the first half, and it was ridiculous to go for it. And try to,
I can't wait till Lions podcast is playing us back on there because y'all don't know how to act.
No,
it was this podcast are gonna be recording us and playing it on their damn shows.
I hope they
should.
It was super stupid to try to pretend like fucking KOC was Dan Campbell and go for those fucking fourth downs when it was totally obvious they should have kicked the field goals.
Congrats on drafting.
on third and fourth downs for most
Congrats on
teams.
drafting
If we're
Brandon
Dan
Shut
Campbell,
fucking
we run the
Madison down.
football.
Congrats.
You know the difference between Lions fans and Vikings fans are? They don't blame people. They don't blame people.
We all blame people. Cody, shut the fuck up. We all blame people. I just heard 9 people blame one fucking
I ain't blaming goddamn
all blame people.
I'm blaming the whole fucking team.
I don't know, Cody.
I don't know. This show's making me drink more than that game.
Does that make my point more clear?
I'm about to ready to break out that fireball.
Christ, Cody, you need a dermatologist too. You got some fucking pore issues and shit.
Hey, Keith, I gotta hop off, bro.
You got you dumb fuck.
So Pete, you didn't get to see me take a shot because we lost.
Can we keep it just straight Vikings? Keep it
Robbie
straight
and
Vikings.
Cody are like Ken and fucking Peterson, man.
Hold on. Dylan's trying to sign off.
Hey,
yes,
I gotta sign off. I got homework to do. I love you all. We're gonna win next week. Run the.
I would tackle the.
Run the football on the
so fast, Dylan.
2-yard line. And run the football on the 2-yard line, and we're good. We didn't get the shit kicked out of us. Run the football. I love you guys. We're gonna win next week. Robbie, I love you usually, but eat shit today. I'll see you next week, Keith.
All right, let's go.
Skol, Dylan.
Hey, I'm out too, real quick. I think as much shit as I'll talk, and I love Cody to death because there ain't no blue on blue here. I just had to give him a little shit to this morning or on the beginning of the show by the 55 mil. I still love my Cody. But honestly, as pissed off as I am about Sam Darnold, I think this is the greatest fucking slap in his fucking dick in his face. I think KOC is going to take him aside and say, you're lucky this wasn't a fucking playoff because it's over. Don't fucking do it again. And I hope that
I can't see that.
After this, we go on another fucking run. And we ain't got to worry about this.
We hit the reset button on our next run.
Reset fucking button. And instead of us taking the fucking having an 8-game win streak after we lost to the Rams will be our fucking win streak start.
We'll beat the Rams, and Robbie has something negative to say about it.
Robbie, and you'll have something positive to say about it.
That was a good. It's okay. KOC already came out and said that they're signing John Parker Romo to back up him just in case.
Again.
We got Fuliano in the house.
Yo,
Hi, boys. I love
All
you.
right, Trev.
Hey.
Straighten us out, E.
We got one spot open, fellas. You better hurry up and jump on that link if you want on. It's hot tonight.
Fuliano Redman.
We got Sam Darnold in the green room.
You probably do. He's fucking unemployed.
Hey, Jorge.
Oh shit, he's. You said that, Robbie? Who's unemployed, Robbie?
That's Sam Darnold. God, Cody, if you're gonna hang up on every word I say to say something snarky and shitty, pay the fuck attention.
I ain't paying attention.
Fuck attention.
No
I
one
was
pays
climbing off the
attention.
fucking shack. That's why he's laughing. Mind your own fucking business, matter of fact. Just fucking, you know what? Don't talk to me. Raise your hand and speak to me, motherfucker. Raise your fucking hand.
I don't have to.
What you guys are doing?
Cody, I'm not talking to you. Raise your hand to me. You can talk to anybody else. Raise your hand.
We can't act out in front of our guests. We're on YouTube.
What guests?
Yeah,
This is live.
Hey, I'm just gonna say it.
Robbie only sees the two Facebook guys, so you don't see the rest on YouTube.
Fair enough.
They don't like you.
Oh,
Emiliano.
Poopy.
Emiliano.
That matters.
Hit us,
Bring it,
bro.
Emil. Bring it, E.
Poopy.
You're on mute, bro.
All right, there we go. All right, man. I put it in the chat a couple of times, man. I don't blame the refs at all whatsoever. We know the type of team Detroit is. We know they're a physical team. We know they were going to bring it. We knew that the game was going to be in Detroit, so we should have planned for that, man. And we didn't. We came out soft. Like my boys forgot their Cialis at home. My niggas was not hard whatsoever. Like they were terrible play calling. We got to we were in the red zone 4 or 5 times in the first half. Couldn't get the ball in the red zone. I couldn't get the ball in the end zone. We had the ball, like to Dylan's point, had the ball at the 3 or the 5 yard line. We didn't run the ball not a single time. KLC was trying to be hella cute. And if you remember on the podcast we had on Thursday, we said that exact shit. Like, we don't need KLC to get cute, man. Just execute the way we know her to execute. But we shot ourselves in the foot, man. I think that we had chances to really put this game away. This game could have absolutely been a lopsided victory on our end if we would have executed, right? Where I do have some concern, man, we did not play well versus the Rams. I'm going to be completely honest. That our 2 worst games this year have been against the Rams and Detroit. Detroit and Jahmyr Gibbs have our number. I'm going to be completely honest. They have our number. It's hard for me to see a reality where we beat them outright, bro. They beaten us the last 3 fucking years in a row, 2 or 2.5 years in a row. That's a good football team that they have there, man. But today was frustrating. Sam played an awful game. Passes were hot. I think that he was seeing goal. He was panicking, man. Like, it wasn't a bad game. But if there's a silver lining, I would rather have them have a bad game right now than in the playoffs. But the flip side of that is the pressure only increases in the playoffs. And if Sam turns into that when the pressure's on, it's not going to be good for us, man.
It's over.
I totally agree. Great takes on that.
I'm pissed.
You can't block the pressure. It's over.
That we lost the game the way that we did, man. It's just terrible play calling, terrible throws. JJ missed some drops missed some passes that he typically would bring down, and we cannot find a solution to Jahmyr Gibbs to save our lives. Like, I don't know, man. I do think we're going to beat the Rams. I do think that we can ramp up against any other NFC team. I worry about Detroit, straight up. Detroit's a good-ass fucking team.
It's really hard to beat a team 3 times in one season, though.
It is.
Right, Ronaldo?
Not really.
But it's one thing when the team beats us and when the players beat the players, but the coaches beat our coaches straight up and down the field today.
10-5, bro, since '94. 10-5.
That was an out-coached game, 100%.
Yeah, severely out-coached. And they had one shot on the sideline when we were getting routed, and Glenn, the DC of the Lions, was just chilling on the bench with his feet crossed, just enjoying life like that.
He was. He was even wearing purple and yellow glasses.
Yeah, like that shit hurt, man. Like seeing him just
we were averaging 8 yards a carry. 8 yards a carry. Didn't run the ball anymore. Like, ran it 6 times. 8 yards
Kind
a
of
carry.
skewed by 150-yard run, but okay.
Yeah, I was about to say there's some skewed data there.
Oh, no, but
I knew it, but I wasn't gonna say it.
It's a carry.
You have to. You need to teach him. He's like a fucking chimp.
I don't know how to teach him. He's his
not
own man.
well enough.
The ball 4.5 yards a carry.
Remember, he couldn't add 28 and 15.
We forced 2 turnovers.
10 carries. He only had 10 carries there, Robbie.
You just reminded me. Harrison Smith had an interception.
And got 3 points out.
Yep.
Ace had an interception in the red zone.
It's terrible.
And I don't think we even scored.
Terrible game. Like
I think we ran the ball one time in the red zone also. One time.
We ran the ball more. We ran the ball more, but like, dude, we were getting like 2 yards. Like, I don't blame him for going away from the run. Like, we haven't been able to run inside the 5 all season.
Right.
I think we only ran the ball once or twice in the red zone.
No,
Saquon Barkley.
Look at it. I think it's one or twice.
My bad.
Well, I'm going to jump to, listen, it's the most Viking thing in the world at the beginning of the season that we get a journeyman quarterback and make a run like we did. A lot of us called it like, holy shit, Shaq called it. And then it's also the most Viking thing in the world to lose the first seed and lose this game in a thud. This is our 33 donut or whatever the hell that was against the Giants. And then guess what? Go 41. On a run now. Now go on a run. That would be the most Viking thing in the world. So
we lost our house money. We lost our house money. Now
we got to play again. We got to start over. It's a reset, like you said. So let's go, man. Let's go. It ain't over. It ain't over. But I think that was something that had to happen, and now we can move on.
I'd rather have lost like this than lose by 2. Like this is eye-opening as a son of a
Hey, I expressed my concern that like if we go into the playoffs like on an 11-game win streak, I'm kind of worried about that.
Me too.
Right.
Me too. I'd rather lose now than have that streak broken.
Get that loss out of the way. Yeah.
So Jorge, we haven't heard from you yet, man, and you came on here to talk. So
hey,
let us know.
Skol, first of all. So
Skol.
Skol.
I don't want this to sound cliche or anything like that. Of course, Sam had a horrible game. Horrible game. The one that I blame is the offensive line. I mean, it is the offensive line. Sam just did not have any time. So it is just a weird game. Today was just a weird game. I don't know. The O-line was just unbelievably horrible. But I want to say this. I prefer this to happen now than later. So now I do have to say this. The team that I didn't want it to face was actually the Rams. I don't know why. But
they beat us?
but I think we're gonna beat them, to be honest. So of course because we lost against them, but I think we're gonna beat them. But I prefer this out of the way now than later. So
it's kind of like a revenge game too, you know. So
it is. It is because
look at it that way.
We didn't get called. We didn't get the chance to go and do the game tying drive. And plus, I was there and I spent my money and we lost. So it's revenge.
Yeah.
And they know that. They know they owe me $200.
That's cheap. You got you.
Oh, my ticket was only 100.
That's oh my god. That's even worse.
I mean, I sat where the poor people sit, but
no,
that's what I am.
Keith, you say something yesterday. Keith. You said I don't trust the kicker, right? And I feel that today, after the first miss, everything changed. I don't know why, but I don't know. It's just me, the sense, what I feel right now. So,
thank you.
I mean, he went from being automatic to not automatic. I'm sorry, Robbie. Like, yes, he made all our points, Robbie.
I have not defended him at all. I have not. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm like he's awesome over here. That's like my kid. So trust me. If anybody that I'm quiet for a lot of reasons.
I am the poor people, motherfucker.
No. Y'all don't know. Like my house is like we erupt when he misses shit, and it's just like
maniac. Jump on. It's open.
Yeah. I like Rickard a lot. I like him a lot, but I'm just talking about tonight. It just seems like when he missed tonight, because I'm a big time believer of him. I still believe that he can come back around. But tonight, after that first miss, it's just something happened with the team. I don't know what, but
I would push back about Sam not having enough time to throw. I think Sam had a lot of time to throw.
I do too.
You think so?
Our receivers,
he had a lot of time to throw too.
And when they were open, they weren't looking for the ball. They had 1 3rd or 4th down play where Hawk was running up the seam, open.
I'm not even getting. I'm gonna get a beer.
Not one time. So it's like I don't know, man.
Yeah. No. I don't argue. I believe. I just that's not what I saw. I thought that the offensive line was just
trash.
It was trash tonight.
Even when Sam had time, none of the receivers got open. That was my thing. Like, we got pressured a lot, but when he had time in the pocket, you have 6 seconds as a wide receiver. That is all the time in the world to get open.
Right.
You have to get open. And when Sam Darnold scrambled in the pocket a bunch of times, none of the receivers are open. Like, that was our biggest thing throughout the whole year. Sam scrambles out of the pocket, he's able to hit somebody because they were open. We couldn't do that this game. And that's against
he goes out to the side. I've never seen him hit anybody when he's running out to the side. It's always a throwaway.
That's
you see the touchdown
to hold our receivers
The
and
touchdown to who, Cody?
Who?
Yeah, touchdown.
Justin
That's
Jefferson.
what I said. They were holding him. How can they get open if they're holding him?
Absolutely.
When he climbed the ladder in the pocket, I'm talking about running out to the side, Cody.
Yeah, he ran out the side against Atlanta when he threw Justin Jefferson the ball. When he threw Ellison the ball, he scrambled out of the side. He climbed up the pocket from the side.
All right, 1 out of 20. You won the argument.
I know I did.
Welcome to my world, Fish.
There wasn't much of a pocket tonight. It was
zero pocket tonight. Yeah, you're right.
No.
It was pretty poor. Sam was throwing pretty poorly, at least at the beginning of the game. I thought he was picking it up, but the refs would not help us on them fucking receivers getting held, and while the ball was in the air, getting thrown to him, grabbing the
There we go.
So frustrating to watch, man.
You know, and I thought that the second half was gonna get. I thought that the first half was bad. The second one was horrible. So I thought it was gonna get better, but it just didn't.
Normally, if they start off kind of against us, then
did we really have 3 first downs? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't even realize that.
We had 3 first downs, 42 pressures. Sam Darnold scrambled out 4 times to get out of the pressure. He had 6 seconds, about 6 plays.
God damn.
No receiver got open, so I don't know what to say.
I wish I didn't know that. Like, I'm more embarrassed now. Like, I am 10 times more embarrassed. Like, I wish I didn't know that. Sometimes
he got pressure. He got pressure way too much.
They got outcoached, man.
Yes.
They got outcoached. And then I didn't like on the first time that Detroit went for it on 4th down, it was like 4th and 4. We had our cornerbacks playing 10 yards off the wide receivers. Like, of course they were going to get that. Like, that like pissed me off. I was like, we're beat. We're beat.
The most about our wide receivers is we watched it during the Green Bay and Seattle game. When Sam gets in trouble, they just kind of like stand there. Like, our 2 receivers just stand there. Addison and JJ just stand there. And then Hawkins has to be the one to catch the ball.
Oh, shit. Brian Peterson's on.
Well, no, that's because we got 14 first downs, but only converted 3rd down 3 times. I see what he was trying to say.
Hey, the only thing that I almost got right tonight was that I called 3
Jacob, been a while.
I only called
JJ missed those touchdowns, though. It was a bad game.
I'll say.
It was a bad game.
Amazingly enough, I actually agree with Ken Williams. Out of all the football games
good night, everybody.
I've
Let's go. See you.
All the football games I've seen, this is probably the poorest officiated game ever. And it changed the entire game. Because the receivers couldn't get open because they were being held, having illegal contact, and if they did throw the ball, there was pass interference. It was called less than 10% of the time. So when you do that, you're going to get pressure on the quarterback. Why? Because nobody can get open because they're getting mauled and not able to go there. We aren't going to win another game in the NFL if they allow teams to do that to our receivers. That's just pure and simple as it's going to be. Plus, we were out-coached hand over fist. It was embarrassing.
So Peterson, let me ask you something. Do you think that we should have switched to man and started mugging them too?
We did man-to-man.
Absolutely.
I saw a lot of
Absolutely. If the refs are going to let it go, we should have done the same thing. For fuck's sake, Hawkinson couldn't even get his arms up because he was getting tackled when the ball got there.
That last one was pretty bad.
There were watching the games.
There were 6 or 8, and if you didn't notice, when they did the replays, they always started them right after the holding ended. This is,
or they show it and the announcers don't. The announcers don't even mention it. The announcers don't even mention it. They talk right past it. Like,
NBC conspiracy.
You know, they show the end of the play when he's trying to catch the pass and he's not hit, but he's been held for 5 yards and contacted 3 or 4 times and run into beyond where he's legally can do it. Nobody's going to win a game if that happens.
They didn't make one comment about Sam Darnold's face mask getting grabbed, and this is the 3rd time that it's happened this season without being called. The 3rd that I can remember. Yeah. And I'm going to bitch about these little knick-knack things, but I'm still going to say that's not why we lost.
How do you throw a pass into your offensive lineman's leg and not have it a penalty?
There was a running back there.
No,
thank you.
That's a safety.
He wasn't passing it off. There was a running back.
The running
there
back
was a running back there, but he threw it into the. They
only have to be in the vicinity.
Leg.
I know, but intent. They don't take intent.
The ball
into
the vicinity doesn't hit his offensive lineman. He wasn't throwing it in the vicinity.
He hit an
running back was right.
Lineman in the
Go back and watch the play, guys. I'm telling you right now. They called it because they look at.
Isn't going to matter.
Hey,
it should have been a safety.
The rules ain't. I'm believing him more than anybody on this panel.
Guys, they called it to Sam. They called it to Sam and not to.
It was not a safety.
The rules ain't.
They called on the tight end. They called on the tight end, so it has all of you skewed. But the running back was in the vicinity of the freaking ball, and the running back is a receiver. I don't care if he was blocking.
But offensive lineman cannot touch the ball first, and it hit him in the calf. How is that not illegal catching?
No, actually, okay. I did say it might be illegal touching. I did say that in the group chat. That might have been illegal touching because actually he batted it down. He was trying to block it. He hit it with his hand.
It hit him in the calf. Go watch the replay.
I wish I could bring it up now.
And
I like when
the point being is there were so many calls that were so bad so early, it completely changed the course of the game.
Yeah, actually, he is right. The ball never went to Gibbs. He went to the offensive line.
Yeah.
We've been complaining for an hour.
Gibbs was in the vicinity.
But every time Dino comes on,
it doesn't matter.
Every time
it's not a safety, but it's a penalty. It's a penalty.
It would have been a safety.
That's a safety.
It was a safety. Even their experts said it was a safety.
Yeah, Dino.
Even if we got the safety tag, we would have lost 31-11. Good.
No, you got to understand.
No,
if
we
they
still
would have
got the ball back a minute later with an interception. We still got the fucking ball.
If they would have called a clean game, it would have been a world of difference. There's no way we're gonna win if any team does that to us. We'll lose every time.
Yeah, we lost by 22.
Didn't we draw more defensive or pass interference and defensive holdings than they did?
Yeah,
I don't know, but all I know is they did it 100 times more than we did.
They started calling him after the game was out of reach. Is when they started calling him.
We would complete the pass anyways. Like that's how Detroit plays football. We came out there soft as
what is the rule? What is the rule?
Fuck about rules. We play soft, man. Kid, we played soft.
What is the rule? The rule says you cannot touch a wide receiver after 5 yards. Is it not?
We played soft. We played
soft. Is it not the rule?
We played soft against a defense with a whole bunch of people on IR. That's what we did. We played.
Thank you. Is it not the rule? You're not answering my question. Is it not the rule?
But if you're going out there hoping that they give us a whole bunch of fucking flags, then yeah, we're going to lose. It's our responsibility to make plays. We didn't make plays. We played soft.
You can't make plays when you get cheated on like that.
Gotta have a fair game.
Wait. mad would you guys?
You're never going to win. You will never win, no matter what.
I don't agree. I don't agree with you because it's momentum. When you get those calls,
Fuck yeah, keep score. Fuck yeah.
If you know what, if you're gonna play that way, I guarantee you this. If the Vikings would have started playing that way, they would have called it. Guaranteed.
We don't know that.
We don't know that. But what
you do because the court ruled it's entertainment, not a sport.
We would have won the game if we scored in the red zone. We would have won the game if we would have.
I agree with you. Not scoring in the red zone is the reason why we lost this game, but it doesn't help. There are rules in the in the NFL. There are rules, okay? And a referee should be calling a call no matter what it is. If they're breaking the rule, then it's a penalty.
Right.
There you go.
I mean, you're right, and you deserve a game ball for that. You're absolutely right.
Hey, how
not scoring in the red zone? Bust out to.
Ken, you're absolutely right. But we still play soft.
Hey, how mad would you guys be?
Had no choice.
How mad would you guys be when the basement dwellers, the team that went 0-16, never won a game in a season, wins the Super Bowl before us? How fucking pissed off would you be?
I don't think Detroit can beat. I don't think Detroit can beat the Bills, and I don't think they can beat Kansas City.
Yeah, I can't do it.
They can if they get away with what they did today.
But they won't against Kansas City.
Well, they made the
Detroit's not making it past Washington.
I think Philadelphia can beat Detroit because Philadelphia is physical.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah, but they cheat is bad.
Super Bowl at all.
It sounds like we're all tapping out right now and just hoping that Philly beats Detroit and not
nobody in the playoffs right now.
No, nobody or everybody in the playoffs can beat Detroit right now. Yeah. It's a fair called game.
Anybody be anybody.
Who is playing Detroit on the second round?
It depends on who wins.
Yeah, the winner of who? The winner of who?
Thank you.
Oh God, here we
go. There you go. Right there.
Trying to chase Van Ginkel back, who's
There's Gibbs. There's Gibbs right there to his left.
He's got to go. He's got to go to a route.
There's Gibbs.
He's got to go.
Circle him. You see him get circled.
Route.
You see him get circled.
He's got to go to a route.
No,
intent doesn't matter. He was in the vicinity.
Thank you. Intent doesn't matter.
Ball was batted down.
Get an offensive lineman. That's a penalty.
This is 2 fucking points we're arguing about. Jesus Christ.
I said, Robbie, we're arguing about
momentum changer, man.
Yeah, but it was a big part. It was a big part of the game at that time. Look at the score.
The next fucking play or two, we get the ball back. I feel like I'm fucking like it's a dead horse about this shit. We got the ball back on the fucking 50. Look, here it comes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, but kicking the ball off before halftime, and you get a fucking flag to start them at the 40 with 25 seconds and give them 3 points before the half.
Yeah, it's pretty trash.
That's the momentum.
We're up 37. It doesn't matter, does it?
And not capitalizing.
There was a kickoff.
I agree with you, E. We lost this game because we could not get the ball in the end zone. That's, you know.
We get the ball in the end zone because they cheated every.
Thank you, Jacob. That's a good one too.
Riker kicked the ball in the landing zone and it bounced out of the end zone and they put it on the 30. He kicked that ball on the landing zone. It was right there on
Don't quit.
the kickoff. Riker kicked the ball, right? And they're like, oh, I think that's in the landing zone. Then we watched Detroit snap it from the 30. They should be at the 20-yard line. That's in the landing zone. It bounced right before the goal line and back to the end zone.
I don't get why they do the weird kickoff because there's been so many kick returns for touchdowns. We're trying to prevent that or what? I don't even get the call.
Denar Hamlin.
Right.
It's because of Denar Hamlin.
The guy, no, they're trying to pin them in the 20.
That should have been on the 20. That motherfucker should have been on the 20.
It
should have pin them in the 20.
But the refs,
I'm with you, bro. We
out
played
bounds.
all this like semantics and fucking this minutia that we're arguing about. We got our asses beat all around.
yeah, 100%.
A few calls here and there isn't going to give us 22 bucks.
Do you expect a loss not to be nitpicked?
Hey,
No,
Robbie, the
I
thing is
expect-
we're just
I
making
didn't
the
think you
rounds on
freaking-
all of the stuff that happened to make that ass kicking happen.
It's too much of a microcosm, and we need to look at the macrocosm. We just didn't fucking show up today.
Macrocosm is
Oh,
the
it's the refs.
We're just
Oh, it's
demonstrating the
safety
ways in
we
which
get.
we didn't.
We got our asses handed to us in every aspect.
Yes, but why? Why?
Because we did not show up today.
Because
Our
our
D-line
couldn't
we
get
have
open.
not even addressed the D-line
Darnold had
that's
to
allowing a running back
the
to go
ball
right up the
because
fucking center.
receivers couldn't get open.
Hey, Zoe, don't come back when he wins us the playoff game next week, though. Don't come back, Zoe. Don't come back.
Hey, we win. Who thinks we win Monday night? Raise your hand.
This again.
Oh man.
I still think we're going to win. Has nothing to do with the fact
I'm still on Sunday. I can't even think on Monday.
I do think that we're going to beat the Rams, but like we got to get whatever was in our systems today out so that we can come back ready. Because if we play like how we played, and like I said, the thing that makes it so frustrating is in the first half,
the refs.
No, fuck the refs. In the first half, we
the
were
refs.
driving the ball downfield. We were in the red zone. The shit was happening the way that we wanted it to happen, and we couldn't get the ball in the end zone.
That's your momentum killer. That was the momentum killer.
If we score on those,
It wasn't intentional grounding, Ronaldo.
yeah, like if we score,
Intent does not matter.
the game is completely different. We should have went into halftime, or at least coming out of half 17-10.
There's gonna be people bitching about that safety for years, and that's gonna boggle me. Like,
Yeah, it's not that,
for
but
years we're gonna hear.
Well,
about
that's gonna be your
I
problem.
love
Over
safety.
through what?
Robbie.
Well,
We don't bitch about 4th and 8.
We've already
That
forgotten
was a
about it.
playoff game that mattered, not a fucking safety that is
We've already
relevant.
forgotten about it.
So
Next
this game
week's
didn't matter, Robbie. So you admit it. This
Bro,
game
that
doesn't
was for a
matter. We
playoff
move
game.
on.
It feels like a playoff game. I treat it like
Hey, what about that possible pick six for Van Ginkel?
Yeah, that was big.
Oh my gosh, that was so big. I mean, it was big actually at that moment of the game.
Yeah, that was putting us right back in it, man.
We lost. Who cares?
They
Monday night.
probably called holding or something, though. I don't know.
I would like to see us.
But you know what? I can't blame him. That guy plays his heart out every game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Van Ginkel's that guy, man, and you can tell when he dropped it, it crushed him because he knew that was a pick six.
Yeah,
he knew that was a pick six, man. But hey, like
he's waiting for the championship game to do it.
Hey, we're starting our next streak right here.
Yes. Monday. That's all we need to worry.
What a great thought.
Yep. We're about to go 4-0.
That's right.
Let's do it.
I mean, that's the only thing that changes. Now we have to, instead of winning 3 games, we got to win 4.
Not
only 4.
Not if we get
and on the road.
Let's fucking do it.
And well,
but how Viking is it? We're the first 14-win team that's a wild card team. That's just Viking shit. This is just what we do.
Yep.
Yeah,
like
it's Vikingism.
We're used to it.
Look, here's
We're
the question.
We're gonna get 10.
Will we be the first one and done 14-win team?
No, because we're gonna win.
Hey Peterson, do you still think we're contenders?
What's that?
Do you still think we're contenders?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But
That means a lot. That actually means a lot.
to winning a game if our guys are freaking tackled while they're going out for passes.
Look, I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl yet, but we're going to the NFC Championship.
Well, then we're going to the Super Bowl.
Definitely. You just go watch the tape you guys watch, and you look at this game, and you see the penalties that weren't called. And if we would have made those, and if they would have been called, either the pass interference or the illegal contact or the holding, we would have been up 30 to frickin' 10.
This is our author. We're going to lost again in LA. This is our author.
You didn't have somebody to proofread it for him, Keith, before you.
Oh, he needs his proofreader.
It says so much.
Funny.
Like,
the people on the panel are the most negative.
Typos, my friend. Be careful.
Oh, okay, a lot, Robbie.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, shut up. Like the people on the panel are so negative compared to the people in the comments. People in the comments are like, "It's fine, we're gonna bounce back and this and that."
Oh, we're bouncing back.
We got.
We even had a Viking. We even had a Lions fan say he was scared. He was sharing us to his group chat, so the viewers should go up.
It is up.
Yeah, we're in the 30s now, boys.
User views, baby.
43.
User views.
Here's a question: we go against Detroit again in the playoffs. Do we make adjustments?
Of course.
Sure, why not?
Of course.
You got to. I will tell you this: if I would have been at O'Connell, I would have attacked their edges. It was open. Those edges were open.
Don't fall
They
for it,
ran
Maniac.
through the middle like I've never seen.
Well,
I would have attacked their edges.
You haven't seen my ex-wife's medal.
That's stupid.
Should be now. Like, Jesus Christ, who gives a fuck? All right, Monday night we got the Rams. That's who we're playing. We lost. We got smoked. We got dragged through the mud against the Detroit Lions. It's over with. Who gives a fuck? We lost. Disappointing.
Jake, we played them good for 3 quarters. We just did not score in the red zone, and that was the difference. Like,
yep.
The reasons we didn't win the game is why we lost this game. And as stupid as that sounds, like we had the opportunities to win the game, and we didn't capitalize on the opportunities we had to win the game. So we lost the game.
We won the turnover battle.
We could not. We weren't allowed to.
The only problem I have with that is like Jefferson coming out of his break, getting held, and then they don't show that on the replay. They just show him out of his break already, and the ball's too high.
Stop with that. Like, we didn't score a touchdown. If we would have scored a touchdown or two, then maybe you could talk about the referees. But we didn't even score a touchdown.
That's first and goal.
He's the number 1 receiver in the NFL. You make adjustments to somebody mugging your ass. You fucking do better.
You put him in
motion. The ball in the back of the
get
end zone.
Moving.
I could have played defense for Detroit tonight with the no flags, man. It was so bad. I hate doing this. I hate calling out the refs. I hate it when the refs won the game, but they owned this game. They crushed us.
Guys, this game wasn't close. If this was a close game, you can nitpick.
It was close.
Refs.
It was absolutely close.
Because
that sounds like somebody who didn't watch the game.
Yeah, if you didn't watch the game and you check the box score, 50 right now. If you just check the box score and didn't watch, then yes, it wasn't close. But if you watched the game, it was close, and we actually were winning that damn game, just not scoring the points. Fourth quarter, we lost it. Our will broke. Our will
It's a
broke.
shame we gave up that lead.
Yeah,
that we never had.
Who gives a fuck? We lost. Yeah, we got skunked.
What were the last numbers for gifts?
Skol, 3-on-3. Good job.
If the Rams do it on Monday, we're gonna get trounced by 30 points. It's that simple.
Fucking lost then.
That does that to us. To any team, it's gonna get trounced by 30 points. If the refs don't
watching that game, cheering for our fucking team to win that fucking game. We shouldn't be coming in. Oh, we're gonna lose to the Rams on Monday. We're fucking done. We're done. We're done. We're screwed.
That's not what he's saying.
If refs, we might win.
I don't give a fuck. That's not what he's saying. I know who's saying.
Oh, sorry, my bad. No, yeah, you're 100% correct. I agree with the refs cost us that game, really, because they took the wind out of it.
It's really hard to make the refs accountable for 22 points, guys.
Thank you.
It's a stretch.
Thank you.
Hey, Alex, your wide receiver that you wanted to pay the most money ever couldn't do the things that other wide receivers can't do. I'm sorry, he didn't.
Wait, so the thing is with the refs,
a superstar.
Yeah,
they have to call the flags that they didn't throw.
Darnold
the
should have risen to the occasion.
The ghost calls.
Should have stopped Jahmyr Gibbs.
The ghost calls.
Yeah, our $10 million quarterback should have been the one, not our $150 million wide receiver. Yeah. You're right.
Still in the playoffs.
I like that hit that Ginkle put on Gibbs though. That was a nasty hit.
That was a nasty hit. I thought that was gonna be a flag.
Ben Ginkle was playing great until he got burnt for that touchdown by Gibbs. He was all over it.
And hey, Fish, what's so cool about that play is that if Cashman wouldn't have blitzed up the middle, he would have been right there to deflect that pass or pick it. Like when Cashman blitzed, that's when
he didn't need 7-foot arms. He didn't need 7-foot arms. They're in his radius.
The ball was thrown, and then it never would have happened.
I watched the Giants team beat an 18-0 Patriots team, so
yeah. I saw Mark Wahlberg walk onto the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
You know what?
I'm not down. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not down. I'm not out.
Hey,
Like
that was a great movie.
Back in the 70s, Rudy got a
I was
sack
hoping more
against
Lions
the
fans would
high-powered
come on
Georgia
and try
Tech
to give us a smoke because I'm not down, and I'll still talk shit. Like we'll beat them if we play in the playoffs. I'm sorry, we will.
But I'm disappointed.
We're gonna beat every single fucking team in the playoffs.
I'm not hurt. I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm just.
I'm mad.
Run the tables, but
I'm mad.
How many times were we in the red zone? Like that shit's frustrating. Like
Sucks. Move on from it.
Like
good.
That's how we lost against the Rams the last time. We couldn't
Hey,
score in the
guys.
red zone.
Guess what we got to do on Monday? Go 1-0.
1-0.
What is you guys watch that Jocko guy podcast?
No, it's the only podcast I watch.
He says good. He's like, well, everything negative comes our way. You always say good. Why do you say good? Right? Because good we lost. We can get better the next time. Good we lost. Right? Puts the 5 seed, puts a chip on our shoulder. Good we lost. It shouldn't be fuck this shit. Who cares? Good we lost. We got a chip on our shoulder. We got revenge.
I saw Shane Falco take a group of scout
I was thinking about
players
that.
and beat the Dallas team.
I swear to God, I was thinking about that.
Look, Slim Shady. Yes, they is. All right, 313. Sweet MC. All right.
Shane Falco had heart.
I don't think the Lions get past Washington. Sorry, 313. I think you can't play man against Washington because
I said this the first time we played them.
Crucified.
This team we're gonna play 3 times this year. We're gonna see them again.
But we're gonna see Detroit again in the playoffs, man.
Come on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well, like all the people, I don't want to see them. Like we're saying, I want to play the Bills in the Super Bowl.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to see the fucking Lions.
I don't give a fuck who we play.
Who gives a fuck?
Who we play?
Playing the Super Bowl.
Play the Falcons for all I care.
Good. Bring them on.
Fumble on the 1 yard line and give us a touchdown to win the game. I mean,
good.
I think it's gonna be ready.
All right, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. It's Sunday night. It's later for most of you than it is for me. I know you guys got work in the morning, at least most of you.
Nope.
So, Ken, last words.
Well, we lost this game because we couldn't get the ball in the end zone. You can make all the excuses you want up. You can talk about the refs, which I think is still suspect, but not getting the ball into when you're in the red zone with that many snaps, you got to fix that. You got to attack the edges. You got to stop running the freaking ball up the middle all the time. I mean, it kind of reminds me of my high school football team. Run right, run left, run up the middle. You know, you can't do that all the time. You got to figure out where that defense was weak, and that defense is weak on the edges. I'm telling you, especially as beat up as they were. I will say this: we're gonna go into LA with a chip on our shoulder, and I think that the Vikings win this game. I'm gonna say 34-17.
I'm not ready to make a prediction, but I like
fuck
it.
that. I'm not either.
But we will on Thursday. So,
and nobody gets a game ball. Nobody.
No.
No. We're gonna be talking about who runs laps.
Yeah, who needs to run a mile? Yeah, who runs a lap?
Who needs to run a lap? Jorge, last words.
Disappointed at the offensive line for sure, and it's no excuse. There is no excuses that defense played the way that they did. So that's the only thing I can say. So,
Skol. Oh shit! Sorry, Brian. Your final words.
I hope KOC takes this and learns a lesson. It's a huge freaking opportunity to figure out how bad he fucked up and how to change it. That's what I hope. and he grows from that, and he gets better because he's going to be here a while, and I don't want to keep sucking.
Good words. Dean, final words.
I'm just gonna keep it simple. Let's just move on from this loss. Use it as a learning lesson. Like, sometimes the odds are against you. Everything's against you. The pros picked against you in most cases, and they were right. We didn't have what it took tonight, and next week we're going 1-0. We got to bring it. Put the foot on the throat and let them have it. Let the world know this was a fluke.
All right, Shaq.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. It's not the outcome we expected, but for anybody who's here, we just like to say we understand. This is why we got this podcast for to vent, not for all the wins, but the losses too. It got me tearing up right now because I wanted the number 1 seed. And it just sort of felt good having the number 1 seed in the playoffs with Sam Darnold, KOC won the Coach of the Year. But I guess they ain't wanted enough. But don't let that stop you. You can leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube or Facebook. And make sure, if you want to donate, you go to Buy Me Coffee at Let's Go and send some money. And we upgrade the production.
Thank you, Shaq. Robbie?
The old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We had a blueprint. We had tape of this team and what they did to us from a previous game that happened a few weeks ago. We made 0 adjustments from that game, and they did the same shit to us in this game. They ran all over us. I keep preaching this and preaching this and preaching this. Stop the backfield. Stop the backfield.
We
They
did.
blew us up from the backfield. And it disappoints me on a whole bunch of levels. And it hurts me even more because of who it is, beating the shit out of us, but I'm not going to talk about that. We need to make adjustments. I hope that we learn from these 2 games from the same team, and maybe the 3rd game we make the proper adjustments to stop the players that are beating us. I want to play them again in the postseason, and I want to beat the shit out of them in their home. That's what I want.
Yeah, we might get that opportunity. E, what you got?
Play better, coach better. Let's get ready for LA.
Short and sweet. All right. Michael Fish.
Ain't what we wanted, but it's probably what we needed. And we're going to go 1-0. Now the playoffs start. Jack and I are going to do power rankings this week. We'll get that video out at some point this week. All 14 teams in the postseason.
Alex.
Huh? What's that, Robbie?
Alex is coming.
Heads up, Fish will last.
We're last. I said
Stop it.
But hey, guys, we're going to dissect this thing even more. We're going to go about the woulda, coulda, shouldas. It was an overall loss. Only one phase of the game I felt like had held up their end of the bargain, and they just couldn't hold it up forever. So, see y'all Thursday night. Let's go.
Claire, let you finish your yawn. All right, Cody, what do you got?
Fuck it. We lost. We got smoked. We got killed. We got dragged through the mud. We got fucking beat. Good. Probably needed that as a team. We're just fucking around with Sam Darnold, correct? That's all we're doing. No one expected us to be here. We fucking lost to the best team probably in the NFL next to the Bills. Awesome. Good. Now we have something to rely on when we play Monday night against the Rams. Who thinks they're going to win on Monday night? I do. I think we're beating the Rams. I think we're going to win every fucking game. I came in this year with 7 wins. I watched that very first game. I watched the second game, and I watched the third game, and I thought, holy shit, we're going to win every fucking game this year. I thought after the Lions game, the first Lions game, the number 1 seed was going to be on the line week 18. And what the fuck it was on the line week 18. I haven't lost any fucking trust in this team. This is my team. This is our fucking team. Together, believe, unstoppable. I'm going to keep saying that shit. We are Vikings fans. End of the fucking day. We're coming in Monday night. We're smoking the fucking Rams. Don't get that.
Let's go to that.
Smoking them.
Let's go to that.
Go, Cody.
All right, man. Well,
go.
My expectations is a Super Bowl. My expectations have not changed. It's still Super Bowl. Only thing that changed is the path. So now we got to play. Now we got to go on the road. We've been fine on the road this year. Like, I'm not scared of that. So I'm still expecting the Super Bowl. Robbie, you can go ahead and doubt it all you want.
I
but
don't
it's gonna
doubt.
be that
I
much
don't
sweeter when
doubt
it happens.
I'm just. It's too close from the loss today. So I have.
Yeah, no, it is. But I'm
I
not
don't
letting
doubt
one
it.
loss get
I'm
me
just
down.
not-
Like normally I would. Like I said on Thursday, this team is different. I feel different about this team than I feel in other years. I feel we're going to bounce back, and this is going to be a sweet, sweet playoffs for us. We're actually going to be breaking down the playoffs, all games on Thursday, not just our game. We're going to go through all the games, all the playoffs. We're going to talk about them, especially our game, though. So join us on Thursday at 8:30 Central. Till then, let's go.